What's happening, everybody? This your homeboy Hood Real for the Hood Real Show, and I'd like to welcome and thank y'all for joining me on another lovely podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Today, what we're going to be talking about, guys, we're going to be talking about, the usual, which is the real, and we're going to bring it to you. So we're talking about this comet impact, or this alleged comet that's on its way, guys, and rumors about it. Also, alien witnesses. Military brass, they're talking about disclosure. I mean, actual, alleged, real events, guys. Also, we're going to be talking about the premise of science versus science fiction, guys. All right? Sci-fi versus sci-fact. So let's go ahead and dig right into it. So, known as the double D.A.R.T asteroid redirection test, or D.A.R.T, this mission allegedly is a NASA project attempt to deflect or redirect or change or slow down an alleged asteroid or comet with a moon in deep space, guys. It actually has a moon that's orbiting this asteroid or comet right now. And according to sources, guys, a Falcon rocket will be launched at 1:20 a.m. on November 24th from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. Yeah. The D.A.R.T craft will allegedly smash into one of the two alleged asteroids, guys. One in particular is known as Digimoon, roughly allegedly at 13,500 miles per hour on October the 2nd, the year 2022. That's when this is supposed to basically collide with this thing. At roughly 160 meters, that's 524 feet wide, Digimoon orbits a larger asteroid named Didymos, and that's approximately 780 meters. That's 2,590 feet across, guys. Now, this alleged rocket will be using what we call, or what they've been researching, ion propulsion for momentum as it's traveling through space to rendezvous with hitting this alleged asteroid or comet, guys. This is something that's been suppressed. It's something that basically is now being revealed now, and allegedly this is something that NASA right now is taking serious, guys. And they've put this mission together with simulations and all other things like that, according to the research that we've read on this theory, to see if it actually works. So there is going to be a launch, from the California Space Force Base, guys, at 1:20 a.m. on November 24th, according to what we've read, guys. Now, SpaceX, Space Force, deep space, what's going on with all that? You know, if you guys can remember the space flight, the so-called alleged X-37B, that was in space on an alleged reconnaissance or secret missions that lasted more than a little over a year or more, guys. 500 and some odd days. Now, could this have been a soft opening of something else? Maybe perhaps they've seen something else and they've been watching it for a while. And I'm just saying, allegedly, presumably, we're trying to correlate this. Maybe these two things go together here, guys. Wow. And to add to it, presumably there are alleged talks of a worldwide alien cover-up, guys. We've talked about this previously in other episodes, and it's everywhere, guys. And these are alleged top military eyewitnesses who not only saw these, also talked about aliens, or should we say off-worlders, but also interacted with them on a daily basis, and also with world leaders and the military, allegedly for decades, guys. Allegedly, according to the sources that we got this information from. Now, the term alien, let's just say off-worlders, guys. Let's just call them off-worlders. Perhaps the UFO phenomenon sparked scaring people, not knowing who the pilots or occupants of these vehicles were. With the maneuverability that these alleged craft display, I mean, honestly, we could have, or just think about it, guys. What if we have, or have had, or now have fleets of humanoid space-faring people living in space, in spacecraft using different types of technology, and they're on advanced craft that we crafted. That's just something to think about. What if, or not, whatever the case may be, guys, we have talked about the subject of UFOs and aliens. Pardon my manners, guys. The off-worlders for years, sparking the imagination of what we expect to find. Therefore, creating the genre we know as sci-fi, astrology, science, quantum theory, and physics, and more, guys. Now, science is the study of the facts, and science fiction is your soft opening to the world of the documentary of the fact, represented in some of these sci-fi movies seen today, guys. If you could really think about it, or if you really do think about it, if you really do pay attention. The forefront of these are the so-called actors or characters, which are meant to throw you off. But the background is what we do not pay attention to, and what you need to see. You really do, guys. Now, the possibilities are here on Earth. Life is everywhere and everything. Now, think, collect. Do you understand, guys? Do you understand? Think about it. They found life everywhere around this. You can find everything you're looking for here. It tells you, right? I mean, just look around. Things are actually living in now the thing about it is, there is life, but it's in different habitats, different environments, other than what we have, because they're different life forms. We couldn't either or visit their habitats, and they couldn't either or visit our habitats. They wouldn't survive unless they had some type of protective covering or shielding or suits or something like that to do that. You know, now a November mission is set to nudge a comet, guys, that's allegedly potentially has devastating, that's going to be devastating, presumably, allegedly, it will basically cause devastation, according to what we've read, guys. And the fact is that with the moon, it has a moon that's orbiting this thing. Now, back on the UFOs and the offworlders. Allegedly, the Pentagon admits it has been testing wreckage from UAPs and UFO crashes for years, guys. Now, in a recent article, guys, the Pentagon has allegedly admitted to holding and testing wreckage from USOs and UFO crashes. In an alleged bombshell Freedom of Information letter, a researcher, Anthony Braghelli, allegedly wrote to the DIA. That's the Defense Intelligence Agency, guys, if you don't know. And he was requesting details on all USO and UFO material and activity that also include physical debris recovered by personnel of the DIA as residue, either or float sand, whatever that may be, or shot off material or crashed material. In response, allegedly, the DIA presumably released 154 pages of actual test results that included nitinol, a material that is dubbed memory mystery metal, which remembers its original shape when folded. Now, Braghelia allegedly stated that it was a stunning admission from the U.S. government, as the documents revealed that the debris recovered from these crashes possessed extraordinary capabilities, including the potential to make things invisible or even slow down the speed of light itself, guys. What the heck? Now, I think this is where the alleged term of quantum physics comes in, guys. Because honestly, truthfully speaking, if you don't know what quantum physics is, guys, and we'll get into that later on, I'll give you a little hint of what it is. But, quantum physics is light. That's what quantum physics is. Quantum physics is everything that you see. It goes way deeper than that. Do your research on it. I'm not even going to go into it, guys, with you guys, but let's continue to move on, guys. Also, allegedly, the Pentagon has admitted to holding and testing anomalous materials and debris from UAP, UFOs, and USOs. They admit it. Actual, factual. So pretty soon there's going to be a big reveal, guys, and I think that's what everybody's waiting on. How will the world take this? Hopefully good and not in a bad way. I think it will be something something other than we can focus on something other than what's going on, like all the drama and things like that, as far as violence is concerned amongst human beings. Because then, therefore, we would know that there's something other than ourselves. Wouldn't that be interesting? Now, William Shatner stated that he observed space as a black anonymous void. And that was something that he wasn't expecting to see when he went to space. Yeah, guys. William Shatner, congratulations on your trip. And also your great acting. Fantastic. But we'll continue to move on. But that's something that he was not expecting to see. Unlike what we are used to seeing, or what we're advertised as seeing, what space is, guys, stars and planets and how they look all pretty. There's nothing like that. That wasn't what he was expecting to see. Then he stated that he observed Earth as a blue orb, guys. Beautiful. So he looked at one direction, he saw nothing. He looked to the other direction and he saw our beautiful orb, blue orb, guys. Now, 50 miles of thickness, a skin, if you will, guys, our atmosphere is the only thing that protects us from the void. So fragile, he stated, as others have. Now, the coming cataclysmic event, he uttered briefly, guys, with no detail, is a mystery to all of us. And you could tell he was kind of down when he mentioned that. Now why? Okay, we're not gonna think of that or feed that, because that could all be speculation. That could all be hype, guys. So we're not gonna feed into that. But let's continue to move on, guys. We've came up with theories of what the alleged so-called warning could be. Could it be this comet or asteroid we were talking about briefly that NASA has a mission to deflect or push away or try to change its course? With the orbiting moon, guys. So is this a planet or is this a meteorite? The volcanoes, guys, that's going on right now, all the activity clouding the earth. Could that be a possibility of what he was basically talking about? Also in the background, what a lot of you have not known about, or have heard about, or have not been paying attention to, is solar storms, guys. We've been having a lot of those. So solar flares, okay, EMPs, things like that, guys. Is that what he's been talking about? I don't know if you guys know or knew about this, but I believe through the 11th or 12th, or to the 12th through the 13th, we experienced a flare. We did. Some of you may have been feeling strange lately, drained. Some of you perhaps energized. Some of you probably enlightened more. Or some of you even changed. That's something that's cosmic. That's something that's from the void. That's energy, guys. Either or positive or negative or changing. Also, could he